It's a rabbit hole. But if you can't stop feeling as if you need to be doing something all the time for you to get closer to whatever you seek out of life, then you could very well be preventing or blocking that thing or those things from actually happening in your life. If whenever you start feeling good, whenever you allow yourself to sit idle and do nothing, whenever you allow yourself to feel good and have fun, you start getting that crippling anxiety, you start fearing, you start worrying, you start stressing that my future is gonna get ruined, that my life is about to get ruined, that something majorly wrong is about to happen with my life, simply because you allowed yourself to sit idle, to do nothing, to have fun, to feel good. If you start fearing, if you find yourself that you automatically start worrying about your future, start feeling as something majorly is about to go wrong, then it means that your subconscious is still programmed to believe that you have not yet deserved that thing, that you have not earned that thing. And that would also mean that you're buying, that you're feeding into old paradigms, into the paradigm of that I'm unworthy, I'm undeserving, I'm unlovable. I need to suffer and struggle and shed my tears and sweat for me to get something out of life, for me to have a better future. You're still not a vibrational match to whatever you're seeking out of life. That's why you're feeling as if you need to be doing something all of the time, because you're not there yet. Your subconscious knows that you're not there yet, and if your subconscious believes that you've not earned it, if that's what's really programmed into your subconscious, and this programming is still not reversed, then that means that this is only what's going to be imprinted onto your essence, into your energy, and what's going to be manifested and projected externally in your life, in your external reality. You're only gonna get experiences that proves to you that you've not made it. You're only gonna find more and more steps for you to take. You're only gonna find that your dream reality is getting further and further and further away from you, rather than getting it closer. By taking more action, by needing to be doing something all the time, you're actually setting more and more obstacles. You're actually setting more and more steps. You're setting more stages between you and that which you seek. And I know sometimes, you might feel as if your life is going wrong, that the facts that are being presented to you by your external reality may tell you that your life is ruined, that you feel that, why am I always so behind? Why am I a failure? Why is my life so behind everyone else? If that's what you're feeling all the time, then this is what your vibrational match to. And although you might need to enforce some changes, although you might desperately feel as if you need to turn your life completely around, that you need to change your life fundamentally and radically, because you're perhaps hitting rock bottom, you're at the place in which you completely don't want to be. But if you're always awakening this feeling of discontent, I'm unfulfilled, why is my life this way, why is this happening this way, that means that you are still way behind on your journey. But it also means that this is what you're affirming, that this is what you're asking for your life to continue being so far behind. You might be so ahead on your journey. I was at some point way ahead on my journey than I could have ever imagined. And simply because I was thinking like this, simply because I was thinking that I'm actually getting further away from my purpose, from my meaning, than getting closer to it. And that gave me the feeling that I need to do something, that I need to change whatever I'm doing, that I need to be desperately doing other things. And whenever I allowed myself to just relax, to just calm down, I get that crippling fear, that crippling anxiety, that something is about to go wrong, that I'm getting way behind on my journey. That's because I was affirming to myself all of the time. I was confirming, shifting my affirmations into confirmations that my life is wrong, that something majorly wrong is happening with my life, that I'm way behind everyone else. That's only the reason why you start feeling that you need to be doing something all the time. That means that this is what you're a vibrational match to, and this is what's gonna be projected externally. Now, yes, you might need to change your life around, but the thing is, you might need to, you know, completely shift your life for it to be a good life, for you to be joyful. But the thing is, and this is very important, and this is a very meaningful statement to me, a radical statement. And it's a phrase, it's a quote by Abraham Hicks. I heard it a very long time ago and it stuck with me ever since. For a very good reason. And it goes like, you can't get to wherever you would like to be unless you already are wherever you would like to be. It's so profound on many levels. You know, it stuck with me because this single phrase, this statement, very concisely explains a lot about manifestations, explains a lot about creations and how this process all works. You can't get to wherever you would like to be unless you already are wherever you would like to be. It presents you with the everlasting manifestation paradox, that for you to do something, for you to have something, you have to have already had that thing. For you to be at a specific place, you have to have already been at that place. For you to have something, for you to create something externally, you have to have had that thing energetically beforehand. You have to be something energetically before you're able to be that thing physically, before you're able to be that thing, to manifest that thing into your 3D reality, to create that thing into this reality, physical reality. You have to have been that thing energetically. You have to have had that thing energetically beforehand. And that's the everlasting manifestation paradox. That's why not everyone can have whatever they seek in life. You cannot wait for life to give you good experiences for you to start feeling joy, to start feeling happy, to start feeling grateful, to start being graceful, to start loving. You need to be those things in order for life to reflect whatever is within you, because that's all that life is. Life is just this reality, this physical 3D reality is a reflection, is the projection, is the manifestation of your higher consciousness, of whatever you radiate in your energetic field, in whatever you truly are, to your core, to your subconscious, and beyond that, to your spirit. And whatever is imprinted on your subconscious, whatever is programmed through your subconscious imprints on your spirit, because that's what you're affirming, that's what you're praying for, that's what you're confirming in this reality, and you make it your projection through your higher consciousness. Life reacts to who you are. The universe reacts to who you are, not the other way around. You don't wait for things to go good, to be good for you to feel good. You feel good. And because you feel good, because you feel grateful, because you're joyful, because you're so loving, you're so cheerful, you're so basking in the grace and the light of life, your subconscious starts looking for proofs externally, starts looking for evidence, physical evidence to reaffirm, to reconfirm that you should in fact be feeling good and happy and joyful. And if it does not really find anything externally, if it does not find proof externally that you should be happy, that you should be joyful, then it starts focusing, directing your energy to focus its creation powers into creating those events in existence. You focus, so you're doing two things. Your subconscious is psychologically looking, causing, attracting it, and then as such your energy is being focused into creating those events, those experiences in your life. If you're struggling with anything externally, your life, your experiences are gonna reflect it. If you fear something so much, your experiences are gonna reflect it. If you feel good about something so much, if you feel so joyful and loving, your experiences will also gonna be reflecting it. And that's the thing, you're doing it on two levels. You're working on a psychological and a spiritual level here. Or also you're working from two perspectives, by you feeling that you always need to be doing something. What you're actually doing is that you are setting and creating more and more steps between you and that which you seek. You're setting your own limitations, your own self-limiting beliefs. And that comes from survival, because back then you used to suffer and struggle to hunt, to get your food, to get shelter. And now you're still living, you're buying into the old paradigm. That period in your life which made you feel so hurt and so left behind, that you felt that your life is going completely against you rather than for you. You're still buying into that, and when you buy into that, you start creating more and more steps between you and that thing, more stages between you and that thing. You're rejecting it, you're pushing it further away from that perspective. And also because when you're feeling this way, it means that you feel that your life, you're very discontent about your current life, you're very unfulfilled by your current reality. It means that you feel that your life is happening completely wrong, that something majorly wrong is going on in your life, that you're way behind, that you're a failure. And then you become a vibrational match to this. So you're pushing it further away, your dream reality, and you're also vibrationally aligning with that which you don't want, with your life being a reflection of discontentful experiences, of unfulfilling experiences, of sad experiences, of bad experiences, of experiences that makes you feel more and more discontent and unfulfillment. You're rejecting it from both aspects. But if you simply allow yourself to feel good, to feel as if you've already done everything possible, you've already earned that thing, you've already reached to that which you seek, there's nothing more that I can do that will actually propel me towards that thing even faster. I've done everything. What you're actually doing is that you're taking the steering wheel from your ego and you're handing it over to your higher self, to the universe, to God, to take the wheel, you know, to direct things magically, to cause things to unfold magically for you. You're handing the steering wheel over to your higher self. I've done everything. Now all that's left to happen is for it to manifest in my external reality, for it to manifest, to be created in my physical reality. I've done everything energetically. I've done everything, whether you've put in the work or not. Feel as if you've already earned it regardless. It's not about how much action you take. It's not about how much work or effort you invest or exert towards something, but rather it's about how much you mentally and emotionally, because mental and emotional is also energy. It's also work. If you believe it, it matters more than anything. Your subconscious won't know the difference. Your subconscious cannot differentiate between whether you take an action to feel this way or you just feel this way, regardless of you taking action or putting in the work. But you tune into your true self-worth, into your true self, and know that you've earned all that you seek, that you're already worthy, you're already deserving, you're already, you know, deserve whatever you seek. You deserve to be happy, you deserve to be joyful. That's your truth. You're not here to suffer, you're not here to struggle. You tap into this, you tune into this, and you start creating magic, you start creating miracles, you start manifesting whatever you want effortlessly. Rather than setting more and more steps, rather than pushing it away, rather than feeling that you need, that something is wrong, that I need to work hard, that I need to struggle to get there. Reverse the paradigm. Know your true self. Know your true worth. Tap in, tune in to who you truly are, to your infinite aspect. And then everything is gonna shift in your favor. You're gonna start noticing little things happening that would convince you that you are in fact on your right path, that you don't need to be working hard, that you don't need to take any more steps. You're already on the right path. But the more steps I set between me and that thing, the more I found that it takes longer to get here. The more I start feeling that I need to do this, even, you know, sometimes with me living my purpose, or with me working towards my purpose, if I sit, you know, idle for some time, I start feeling, why am I not doing this? Why am I not thinking about, you know, a course? Why am I not, you know, filming a new video? Why am I not, you know, thinking about new ideas? Why am I not creating my website? And I get this crippling anxiety. I need to be doing all of those things if I were to make it, you know, if I were to make it. The fact is that you've already made it. You just have to tune into that frequency. You just have to shift your mindset into believing that. It's right there for me if I just believe in it, if I just allow myself to naively, in a sense, believe in it. It's not naivety, it's not being delusional. It's simply tapping into and tuning in who you truly are. And when that happens, you start shifting from the my life is going wrong to my life is working against me, to the fact that your life is working for you, to the fact that life is working, happening for you, to aid you, to direct you towards whatever you want the most in life. And so, stop feeling that you need to be doing something all the time. Stop desperately pushing yourself towards that which you don't want, and feeling as if you're a failure because you don't want to take action, or you're this or that. Stop feeling so bad about your life. Be content, find acceptance, find gratitude in your life, and everything is gonna start shifting to reflect that which you are internally. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel, because it helps me so much, and it helps this video find its way to many more others who might actually need it. Thank you so much for tuning in to another video by AF's Conscious Frequency.